Alrighty guys, this is Snugs on Blitz, and I'm back with another video for you today. So, the other day I put together a video on the 5 things that Wargaming has gotten right. But I think it's only fair to talk about what they've gotten wrong. So, let's watch some gameplay, and I'll go over the 5 things that I think Wargaming has gotten wrong. Number 1, and this is a big one for me, the lack of variety in the lower tiers. Back in the days, tiers 2 to 5 were tons of fun. There were lots of tanks, lots of different gameplay. It was great. But there was one problem. It took so dang long. The grind was rough. People wanted to move up to more tanks and have more choices. So what did Wargaming do? Well, they decided to remove all the tanks and allow people to get through the tiers faster. Unfortunately, what they did at the same time is they added in all these boosters. So not only did they remove the variety and the fun from those tiers, but they also lead to my second problem, which is that new players get to higher tiers way too quickly. Back in the day, it would take me a week or so, and I would get from levels 1 to 5 maybe 6. It was slow going, but I earned it. Nowadays, thanks to all those boosters I just mentioned, special events and things like that, you can go from levels 1 to 6 in a matter of hours. It is crazy fast. So new players, they're just not ready for it. They really aren't. I really think that they should have just simply prevented new players from joining the higher tiers until they hit a certain threshold. 1,000 battles, then you're allowed to move past tier 6 or something like that, or 7 or in a tank. There's got to be a way to make it that it would be fun and interesting for everybody. But oh man, it's such a shame. Number 3. Some of these old maps have disappeared and they've gone for good. I loved one of the Desert Palms, the old map. It was crazy fun. Yeah, I know there were some problems with it. It allowed too much camping. But the thing is, the player base has changed. Most people have never played those maps. I've forgotten where pretty much all the spots are. It would be great to go back to some of those old maps with these new tanks and just have some crazy fun, like a special event or something like that. I really hope Wargaming introduces something like that in the near future. That would be great, call it Nostalgia Week or something like that. Number 4. Now, I wasn't playing at the time, but when they messed around with the equipment and you could only add, special slots to certain tanks or something like that, I forgot how it went, but that was ridiculous. I mean, just a silly move by Wargaming, preventing players from being able to level up their tanks. It was just silly. Now, number 5 is not something I can really comment on. All I can go by is what people say in the forums and groups and things like that. And that is merging the RU and the EU server. Yeah, people seem upset about that because of all the new play and the silly language issue and stuff like that. But honestly, it was a business decision and it had to be done because of the situation. So what can you do? Yeah, for me, it's not an issue. I'm in Asia, so I'm just going off what people are saying. Anyway, that's all I got for you. I'll see you next time. Snugs on Blitz, out.